We agree that even if there wasn't from any of the teenagers, that's still wrong because teens can't consent to that.
You're going to tell me that the parents of the teenagers aren't there either? I mean, I wouldn't send my kid to a pageant by themselves.
Do you think that a parent can consent to a teenager being perved on by an old man?
What does that even mean? Like, do you think that the parents could consent to a teenager being perved on by an old man? Like what does that even mean? Like, I I yeah. Yeah, I mean, like, they can't really consent. I mean, they're getting perved on in the first place. That implies that it's non-consensual.
If they were telling me that's the whole point of a beauty pageant is people looking at teenagers clammed up, dude. I don't know what else to tell you. I think they're weird in the first place.
So you're a father.
You're glorifying young women and children in the first place.
So you're a father of a young daughter. Do you think you have the right?
I'm not.
Is that a
Do you think you have the right to allow your teenager to wear a bikini at a pool? I think, dude, okay, this might be a hot take, but I think it's fine as long as you're not like actually subjecting them or you're forcing them to wear it. Like, fuck it. Your teenager wants to show bare shoulders and have teenage sex with the hottest guy in high school. Who cares? Okay? Just make sure they don't get pregnant. All
young
right?
son?
That's
Yes.
it.
Do you think that you have the right, as the father of that son, to consent to having older people take pictures of your son while
I think people forget that, you know, teenagers have like fucking sex all the fucking time on the
your
rooftops.
son is naked?
If I was dumb enough to send my kid in, it's no different than a baby commercial for diapers.
Can you answer my question? Do you think that you have the right to consent to 65-year-old men looking at your son while he's naked?
I wouldn't allow it.
Do you think
That's
that
my
you have the
responsibility as a
right?
father.
Do you think that you have the right to allow it? Do you think if you did allow it, that you
Being
would be
assessed for this?
violating
Oh,
the
God.
consent of your child?
I don't even know. He's debating.
They have no choice in the matter whatsoever.
It's
It's my decision as the parent. And I wouldn't put my kid in that situation. That's why I think pageants are weird in the first place. I would never.
Wait. I don't get. I just don't get what
Allow it?
exactly
Do you
is
think
the.
if you have your old men looking at your son while he's naked?
I'm sorry. I have to repeat this part. I'm so.
I wouldn't allow it.
Do you think
That's
that
my
you have the
responsibility as a
right?
father.
Do you think that you have the right to allow it? Do you think if you did allow it, that you would be violating the consent of your child?
They have no choice in the matter whatsoever. It's my decision as
Well. Yeah, they have no choice in the matter in the first place because if you are saying old men are perving on them, that implies non-consent in the first place, right? Like even if you keep your kids sheltered, that's not going to prevent like an old man from perving on them, right? Like even if you try to cover your kids all the way from waist up to weight down in a fucking burqa, right? Like that's not going to prevent old men from probably perving on them, right? Like I don't know. Like the question itself doesn't make sense, if that makes sense, right? You can't consent to a situation in which the situation itself implies a non-consent loaded in the question, right? So it's like it's kind of a weird question to ask in the first place. I mean, unless you're saying like, oh, you as a father somehow you have the power to prevent someone from perving on you, then yeah, in that case, sure. I mean, like, yeah, I mean, obviously as a father, I don't want anyone perving on my kids, then okay. Like, that's such an obvious question to answer as well, so, no. I don't exactly know what he means by those
a
things.
parent. And I wouldn't put my kid.
Allow it? Do you think
Sorry,
that you have the right?
so
Do you think
much.
that you have the right to allow it? Do you think if you did allow it, that you would be violating the consent of your child?
They have no choice in the matter whatsoever. It's my decision as the parent. And I wouldn't put my kid in that situation. That's why I think pageants are weird in the first place. I would never.
Okay, so it's not like you cut him off mid-response. He literally explained that he wouldn't do it in the first place. So, yeah, I mean, yeah, IRL, people do force their kids to do child beauty pageants and fucking child marriages and arranged marriages and, you know, having their kids set up in the future with somebody. Yeah, that does in fact happen, so I don't get why he is acting so, like, soy about it. I don't know, seems kind of weird, dude. Like people do say yell and for 15 seconds and Dean just acts nonchalant. Oh, I mean, that just makes it even more performative in this case, right? Really cringe. I don't know why he's doing this. But by the way, I didn't pause. I didn't pause. Okay, like he's doing this in real time. Okay. Anyway, I hope H3 talks about this. Yes, I agree. Since they pointed him out, he's not even himbo. He's like a twink. But you know what? I try not to sexualize things like that. Okay. I think he's a pathetic person either way, no matter if
Amen.
he's muscular or not.
Okay. So here's what we're gonna do. I think that you don't deserve
This
to
is
have
so
any
performative, dude.
custodial rights of your child.
Dude, performative doxing is crazy. Performative doxing is crazy. Remember, to people on the left like these, there is no such thing as bad methods. There is only bad targets, okay? There's only bad targets. I'll tell you a situation in which doxing like this and calling CPS on them is technically morally justified, okay? If the father says, I will in fact I am planning on having my kids being put through a child marriage situation on purpose next week. If I want to because I believe it's my conservative dad right to do so. I believe, because I am a magatard, I will in fact put my child through a beauty pageant. In fact, I already have a suitable person for them. Yes, they are 14. Yeah, in that case, fuck it, go for it, right? Because that does sound like the child in that scenario is in danger, or they're trolling, okay? Either way, you shouldn't be trolling like that. So yeah, like fuck it. In that situation, no shit, okay? Like in that situation, it does feel like it's justifiable. But the thing is that in this situation, no, it doesn't. Like, it's just ridiculous.
So
Anyway,
for those watching, their handle is goatman91096.
saying he never does anything pageants or weird as
It's gonna be
fuck.
their handle.
Yeah,
There
what
happens
else
to
can you
be
want?
anybody
Yeah,
in
exactly.
here that's good at has like facial recognition software, or
Oh, you can
might
find
be
me. It's
able.
fine.
This
Nothing I
is
said
so
was
fucking
wrong.
weird, dude.
Okay,
I just said that the kid doesn't get to make the decision.
What's your name?
I would never put them in that situation.
Okay, what's your name?
And why are you trying to dox people, dude? That's weird.
Because I want to find who you are, so I could call CPS and have them take your child away from you.
Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure you would like to try to do that.
Yes, I would. So
They would never even do it. That's the best part.
Okay, what's
Because
your name?
I would take the part, and I have a witness sitting here who's heard me say I would never put my child in that situation.
Okay, so
Wait, yeah, like how could you have CPS take your kids away when you can just show them this clip and go like, yeah, you know what, here it is. Here's this person saying call CPS for engaging in an online debate, and they'll be like, man, this was a fucking waste of my time, and you just waste like thousands and millions of tax dollars in the fucking process, right? Like, fuck.
so what's your
Not
name?
So
millions.
don't worry, move the goalposts
but
too.
definitely
By the way,
hundreds or
So
thousands.
you said that you think that parents have every right
Yeah.
to exploit and
because
traffic
the
their
salary
children.
of a
So-
no,
CPS
that's
person,
not
right?
what I said.
So I'm not going to debate it with you. That is what you said. So I just putting this out there for anybody.
Not millions.
Feel free to like,
Sorry,
you know,
not
take
millions.
his profile picture. Maybe you could go on like TikTok.com/his handle. You could save his
This is so
profile
fucking
picture,
weird,
run it
dude.
through some like reverse image search. Maybe it will link back to like a Facebook or something where you could find his name. And if you do find said information, that's public, by the way.
You're more than welcome
Feel
to.
free
There's
to
nothing
feel
wrong
free
with
to
what I
take that
said.
information and report it to CPS. Feel free to take that information and report it to like the.
What do you think is going through his mind when he's doing this?
Like
What?
law authorities in his area. Feel free to take that information and report it to maybe.
Oh, dude, I remember having Dean Withers fans attack me in the comments when I was making like videos against Dean. How do you feel now? I wonder how they'll defend him now. I literally wonder how they'll defend, because they will defend him. It's just a matter of what, you know.
It's like is local CPS, etc. Child Protective Care, Child Protective Services. Feel free to do that. I'll go ahead and leave him on the live for around another 20 or 30 seconds here before we kick him.
They're already just defending calling him a pedo. No fucking shot, dude. That's crazy. Why?
Just so you guys,
Why?
anybody that's interested in trying to do this, can like grab his profile picture.
What does this guy even do again? I don't know. Be a father and be conservative, I guess? I don't fucking know, dude. I don't even know if he's a conservative.
Anybody. By the way, this is all screen recorded over on the YouTube stream. This is all screen recorded over on the YouTube stream. So I'll leave him up here for a little bit longer, so you guys can get his profile picture, get his.
You owe the CPS money, brother. And did you know that this is actually illegal? I'm pretty sure this is illegal, right? Is this video still up? No. No, I tried finding it. So far, no. I don't think it's up. But I just want to say, this is... I hope he realizes this is illegal. I'm sure, right? Like, making a call to state authority and doing it on stream and knowing that it's, like, and gross negligence or thinking that you're... Like, is this not illegal? I'm pretty sure it is, maybe? Fuck. What is he going? What is happening? This is
Feel
snarkling.
free to unmute. Is there any information?
This is
maybe
worse
even
than
like a following
snarling.
list here.
This is more
Is there any information that you'd like to give us about yourself? Maybe what state you live in?
Hey, if
what your
Queeman
name
can't
is?
even defend you, it's over.
Any information like that?
Queeman is like Saul Goodman for the snarkers.
Oh yeah,
okay?
I live in Wisconsin. I have my kid. You're not going to do what you think you're going to do. I don't know what your intent is here.
Okay.
You're doxing someone because you're losing a debate.
What's your name?
My name's Thomas.
Dude, this is fucked
So
up.
Thomas from Wisconsin. What's your last name?
You're not entitled to that.
Okay, so Thomas from Wisconsin. That's a really good start. So he's from Wisconsin.
Yep.
The Queen
Is
did
it named
defend you.
Thomas
That's
or
true.
Nicholas?
No.
That's true.
Your name is not.
But you have to keep in mind, this is like, if you know the history, you'll know that it's completely disproportionate. Shots, did you already see the clip of Alex Jones crying over the Epstein thing? I need to see that too. I didn't like your argument. Me hates vape. Not the anxiety vape, dude.
So hang on.
I
So
hate
you
vape
said
pads.
that I.
Okay. So his name
Hang
is
on. No,
his
no,
name
wait,
is
wait, wait.
his name is Nicholas.
No, it's not actually. That's funny.
Okay, great. So you guys have now gotten everything that you need. Just know that like I am
You gonna
totally
watch
fine
it?
with
So
you guys
good?
making that
Okay.
report. I mean, I think that we can all agree here that we care about children's safety. And that was a father that said that he believes he has every right to exploit and traffic his child, and that the child has no say. So I don't mind if you guys take that information. Now, don't post this on the internet. Keep this information with the authorities. You know, don't post this information on the
Okay,
internet.
like he didn't even
Use
apologize,
any
he just said
information that
my
you're able to find
bad.
to go to the authorities. I fully support that. I don't support.
Yeah,
turning
Dean
around and
Withers is a
posting it
huge
on the
eco,
internet.
dude.
Take it to the authorities.
This is 100%
And anybody in the
performative
chat
shit.
who says that was too
But like,
far,
I
I very strongly.
But like, this is some Vosh level. By the way, this is some Vosh level performative shit. Okay. Like, I'm not joking. I like if you ever watched like a long time ago Vosh, like he would say that you're such a reprehensible subhuman conservative to the point where I am gonna pedo jacket you. Like he pedo jackets everyone that he disagrees with back in the day. That's literally what Vosh did in the past. Okay. But I don't even think Vosh would CPS it. I don't think he would even dox the person. But I think Vosh would pedo jacket people constantly. Like, for everyone he disagreed with in the past. For every single conservative he debated. Yeah, it's crazy shit. It's some crazy type beat, though.
Staunchly disagree with you.
But yeah, that's what it reminds me of. But no, I think Dean Withers have set a bar that is too high to cross, okay? I think Dean Withers officially wins, okay? He officially wins the contest for most extreme action taken post-debate.
I don't think that that's too far. I think that is a responsible obligation that any
This
good
is
person in
crazy.
society would have to do. We have an obligation to look out for our children. We really do.
Oh yeah, by the way, this is what I was talking about before, okay? When I said that people will use children as weapons because children cannot consent being used as weapons, okay? That's why. Because the reason why children is the ultimate virtue signal is because they can't come out on social media saying, yeah, I don't consent to being used as a weapon. I don't consent to being used as you know, as a tool for your narrative, okay? This is why people will always try to use children as like a blunt force instrument of like chosen murder weaponry, okay? That's why you constantly see like these lefties like use gauze and children, yeah, the Trump cancer kid, right? Because they can't retrospectively like think about, oh wait, hold on. I don't like the fact that you're using me like this, they can't do that. They can't, you know? This is why it
We
happens.
really do, you guys. So we're gonna go to move on to the next guest now.
You know what I'm gonna say? I'm gonna say fuck kids, okay? Fuck 'em kids. Pause.
But once again, don't take that information and post it on the internet. Don't take that information and like spam it in my chat.
Don't
You take
incriminate
that
me.
information and you take it to the authorities. So I mean, I really hope that there's at least one person out of the 11,000 people watching right now that has the the technical know-how, the ability, and the skill.
Isn't this the denim strat? Isn't this literally the denim strat? Is I don't want to implicate myself on purpose, but I'm not gonna call it myself, but I'm gonna get someone in my audience. I hope that one person in my audience does it. Isn't this literally the denim strat? Yeah, I don't want to do it myself because, it might make me look bad, but like, can somebody from my audience do it, please? Can at least like one person due to my audience size?
To find that information, and
Like, it's literally the
the
denim
desire
strat,
to then
dude.
turn around and take it to the authorities. You could also find the clip of him saying that he believes he has every right to
Do
exploit
what?
this
Dox.
child off of my YouTube stream.
He's just asking his audience to dox.
And yeah, we look out for children here. We're gonna go to move on to the next guest.
He's no different from a conservative, literally. Wielding children like blunt force instruments. Yeah, this is no different from a conservative, literally, right?
Everybody, just give us a minute here while we're getting the next
Yeah,
guest
this is
scrappy up in the
unhinged.
live, y'all.
Hmm.
And make sure that we're double tapping on that phone screen in the meantime. Everybody, do just be patient while we're getting the next guest up here.
And he's trying to act like a fucking anime villain. God, it's so cringe. He's acting so performatively right now. Like he's acting like he's like the coolest anime protagonist. Like he's calm, collected anime protagonist. Oh my god, dude. Oh my god. Get me
All right,
out.
we're gonna go to move
Yeah, literally Dean Yagami. Somebody call L, dude. Somebody call L. Somebody call L, dude. Somebody call L.
on to the next guest.
Bro, literally, dude, he unironically kind of pulled out the Death Note, right? He unironically kind of pulled out the Death Note for this. He's like, my audience, aka my Death Note, go, write his name down. I want your last name too, okay? So I can write your first and last name down, okay?
Everyone, just do be patient for the 9.4 thousand people watching the stream, guys. Make sure that you're double tapping
9.4 thousand. Yeah, again, he has a large audience to weaponize. Okay, like
away in that
fuck,
phone
that's
screen,
fucked
y'all.
up.
And make sure to shut
And TikTok people are insane. TikTok people are fucking insane.
this
Okay,
live with a handful
so
of friends as well while we move on to the next guest.
wow, that is unhinged, dude. What has Dean Withers said in response to this? I'll have my pizza and eat it. Oh yeah, didn't I like? I'll have my potato chip and eat it. I'll have my pizza and eat it. It's a goddamn. Is he crashing on Twitter? He's crashing on Twitter. Look at this. What is this? He's crashing out. It's a goddamn anxiety pen. What is this? What is this shit? Oh no. Dean. Dean, are you okay? It's a goddamn anxiety pen. And people are making fun of him. He's a fucking locale. They thought I was being serious. I'd love to go on Joe Rogan's podcast and have a chat. Fucking grifter. These are looking great for Zoran. Okay. I'd love to debate you. God doesn't want a Middle East. Impeach 47. America's officially war in the Middle East. Okay. Anxiety pen is crazy. What is this? Not Dean Withers on a fake account trying to justify his CPS. He's Eli, by the way. What? Huh? What is this shit? Life has ended. What is this? Alex Jones. Okay. Uh-oh. Let's go. Alex Jones. Save us. Save us from the Dean Withers, okay?
They got Trump and the DOJ to do this because the public is not buying it. No one is buying it. So I never saw any evidence of Trump involved in any of the stuff that came out. It was all fake, the fake Jane Does, all the crap, you know, E. Jean Carroll, the crazy leftist cat lady, all of it. So now by coming in and being part of the cover-up, the Trump administration has become part of it. I mean, it's just you can't.
Dude, why is his bald head not smooth? His bald head is like a shriveled up orange skin. Like it looks like shriveled up orange skin, doesn't it? Like, oh, it's not even like smooth. It's not round. It's not like you can't draw a line.
Cannot see it any other way. So I just got to the office. I'm gonna go throw up actually, and this only happens every few years when something really bad happens or something. I mean, I'm physically gonna puke probably right now. My mouth is watering right now. It's because I have integrity, and you know, I just really need the Trump administration to succeed and to save this country, and they're doing so much good, and then for them to do something like this tears my guts out. And you know, the left, they're all complicit. They're openly promoting pedophilia. We know they're pure evil. And they'll think it's all funny. Oh, look, Alex is sad. The MAGA's tearing itself apart. Your globalist masters literally want you to eat bugs and live in a 5G, 200 square foot coffin apartment. Look at the left. Look at them all posing with their Pfizer shots, looking like dead zombies. I mean, come on. You guys are sick. And so you shouldn't look at those of us that have a soul still and have integrity in pain over this and celebrate, you dumb pieces of fucking shit. You're going against your own self-preservation, serving this evil globalist system at BlackRock and the New World Order and Hakeem Jeffries and all the rest of it. So I'm just processing this right now. I don't know on what planet Trump is doing all this good stuff in the real world and still being demonized by the corporate media and constant lies like, oh,
was Sandy Hook part of that? Like, is Sandy Hook part of the global agenda, or
there was no weather alert for flash floods in Texas by the National Weather Service? There was the day before and over 500 times. It's just constant lies. What? I need to defend Trump. He's being lied about. And then this type of shit happens. I don't even know what to say. I mean, it's just...
That is true.
It's beyond insane. You couldn't try to hurt yourself worse. You couldn't try to discredit the FBI worse than what they've done. Pam Bondi, all of it. All those videos are saying, yeah, she's seen the videos. It's all coming out. And then now it doesn't exist. I mean, what? 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 Damn it. 11 a.m. today, I'll be covering it. And no matter where
Can I see that episode?
This information goes, I'll always report.
I want to see that. I want to see that Alex Jones episode. Gosh, this is how I feel about the left these days, okay? I'm about to throw up. Okay, I'm crying now. Oh my god. Thank you, Alex. I appreciate that. Okay. Don't worry, buddy. Don't worry, buddy. I'm with you. Buddy. It's okay. X user threatens lawsuit after Elon Musk's Grok AI gives step-by-step instructions on how to break into his house and rape him.